Oh boy, oh boy. So let's do this. I should have actually done a little more prep, huh? That would make way too much sense, though. Why would I do that? Let's just go with my top favorite, Bonnie Grace. Love her stuff. I just do. Okay. Oh yeah, we can delete that. Yes, I do want to delete this. Ooh. Oh boy, oh boy. I guess I can just put it in the stream. Shabam! So cool and stuff. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be torturously short. I think that's the most annoying thing is I have so I put so much time into this, and it's gonna be just like gone so quick. It sucks. I'm not even lying. Oh god. Okay. So let me import. Oh balls. Oh, which one is this? Shoot. 213, 215. Son of a. This one was the. Oh, bollocks. That one's the later one, 430. 433, okay. This one is. All building plus. Mothball building? Not like it matters. I mean, I'm the one who knows it, but still. Whatever. Okay. Circle talk. I bet no one else can understand that. Okay. So. And cut you. Cut you. Okay. Now. That's gonna be there, but I need to get this first part figured. That's always the worst thing. This is gonna be torturously short. No different than my dirt video where it was 80,000 dirt and it was like a 5-minute video. If that. How long was that video? It was not long, I know that. It was only... Let's see, shall we? Mostly because I'm just curious at this point. YouTube Studio. It was 4 minutes. 4 minutes flat. Okay, so it's longer than that one. Great. That's a plus. Oh, geez. This is gonna be absurd. Okay. Either way. Alright, so I need... Other than a... Hello there! In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going... Okay, I probably want that to be a little longer, though. There. Okay, cool. Still there. Good. The same thing. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor. And And on top of that, we're going... Okay. So, and then we're going to have... Sure. Instead of Heartless. And I need to... Yeah, whatever. Just a simple editing stream. Let's do that. We're going to have that fly away. And then we'll get the wall. I mean, it's going to be a very short bit. Let's bring this one in. Yes, we're going to have that one fly out. We'll have this one fly in. Be working on the carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. Starters. I have... Yeah, that works. I'm totally okay with that. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to make a boo-boo. Alright. Alrighty then. What the pulse? What is... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? Flip horizontal. Get you over here. There we go. So my hope is to get most of this done. In theory, I should be able to get all of this done, and then I can work on the Vault Hunters video. Actually, I need to work on the Vault Hunters base before I can really work on the video. And thankfully, buddies, I think, yeah, Rob and Fuzzy gave me some Benny Boys to actually get some more stuff unlocked, because I've had zero luck with it. Okay. So let's get you scooted over. And my hope is to have... My first hope is to have it to where I get... my brain is just, for some reason, not thinking. Words are being difficult right now. Okay. Yeah. So right there. But I do want you to be a bit bigger. Yeah, it works. Okay. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. However... Okay, definitely gonna need you over here. Same thing. Scoot your boot tie. Funny how some things go really slow when they move, and others go really fast. Or faster, I should say. Not like really fast, but faster. Now... Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I can cut. Actually, that may be mostly cut, honestly. Okay. Hopefully, this won't take me too long to edit. It's gonna be a lot shorter than all my other stuff. I lost the bloody video. Which was just rude. I wish there was just a simple way to just move it. I did look on the forums, but lore. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, namely my... Let's keep that there for a little bit, and then here we're going to trim the end split. Oh, we're gonna need to speed this along now, don't we? Okay. And delete that. Okay, put you over here. Okay. Wrong way. It seems like at this point I basically need to do the recording, run it, edit it, export it, and do it that way. That way I can ensure I have the space. Which is weird, because I had it where I had like 12 hours of footage or something like that on one time lapse and so on and so forth, but this was only up to maybe 10 hours across four recordings, so I'm not sure. It's really weird. Either way. Okay. Do that. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor, and on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, okay, so let's do at the however, end that, and let's do. About the same size too. Okay, that works perfect. However, due to unforeseen okay. I do. Due to unforeseen circumstances. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, ooh, it's always a good sneeze in the morning. Oh geez, that knocked some stuff loose. Oh, Mother Teresa. Oh, Saints preserve us. I am getting shorter. I don't know why that's the one line of the Luck of the Irish I actually remember, but probably because it was in the trailer for the movie. Either way. Due to unforeseen circumstances, let's just do this. Let's do a shrug. A little bit of a shruggy shrug. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, so with hands in the middle. Balls. What the heck that was for, but whatever. Nope, don't want that. Yeah. We're going to be building up some walls. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, namely my I do want to add some little bits to this. Let's see what Canva has to offer me. Sure, let's go with that. Elements. Computer explosion. I don't really know. Expulsion. Expulsion. I can actually spell. Well, it doesn't have a specific. Can I do a broken computer? Some of these are just gold. Okay. Oh, love this song. Well, that just seems like some Final Destination stuff right there. No. What about videos? No. Why are they showing hearts? Looking for a bloody computer. Like a broken computer video or a like exploding computer. You jerk faces. Maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Yes, but not exactly what I'm looking for. Alright. Oops. Mic is a little close to my head. Okay. So what I'm thinking, among other things. Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet. It is Canva. What's going on, Ann? How you doing? Yeah, I use Canva to do my thumbnails and stuff. And it has a bunch of different like elements you can use, which I haven't used a whole bunch for my own stuff, but I used it to help a friend. Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, namely my computer running out of storage, I lost quite a bit of footage. So in that part, I'm thinking of doing a little graphic of like a computer blowing up, or something to that extent. So if I do, let's see, let's do explosion. That's not it, no. Okay. Interesting. It is quite nice. I don't use it a whole lot for my own stuff, just because I don't really need it as much, but for this video specifically, I don't have a whole lot to show compared to what I've had in the past, because I definitely can relate to that. Well, hopefully your day gets a little better now that you're home, I'm assuming, or hoping for your sanity. I can definitely relate to that, that's for sure. But yeah, I never really need it for any of my stuff. and so it's never really been a huge deal. I just mainly use it to remove backgrounds for thumbnails, and to do get a couple of, and just to make the thumbnails themselves. But I never really use it to grab specific like explosions or any sort of specific elements. But I feel like, because I don't have a lot to show for this. Like it took a lot of time, but I mean, the carpet laying alone was, oh cool, it's 5 a.m. where I'm at, so. But yeah, I didn't. Oh, I need to do thumbnail, or I need to take a thumbnail picture. But yeah, originally I would have had a longer wall build, but I, of course. What's going on, Rue? Rhubarb boy. How you doing? Hope your day's going good. Or night, evening. Hope you are doing good. How about that? I never know where people are, so I always feel like to like emphasize which one. Yeah, so because my intro is kind of just explaining what's going on. Namely, my computer running out of storage, I lost quite a bit of footage. However, due to super duper creativeness and hope and luck, I'm gonna try to show you what happened, what I did. Either way, we'll get there when we get there. Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go. So I mean, yeah, I don't usually wake up. I work nights, and so I got home about 2 hours ago, but I laid down for a bit and kind of just hung out, and then decided I really needed to get this done, or at least more done than I had it. And I tend to do better focus-wise when I'm doing something like this with streaming, even though it seems weird because I'm streaming and not like specifically focusing on this, but I get very bad about having stuff on my other screens to where I just like, I'll have an episode of House on and I'll just watch that and I'll be like, oh yeah, I needed to edit. And of course I have to pause the TV show or video I'm watching to then replay and watch the timing of stuff. And at least when I'm streaming, I'm more focused on the actual edit. So, oh well, I'm glad you're doing well, Rue. That's good. Oh, in the Netherlands. Very nice. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't, it's not like a short attention, or maybe it's a short attention span, I'm not sure. But yeah, I just get so distracted. I mean, I still get distracted streaming, but it's not as bad. It's still pretty bad, but it's not as bad as when I'm doing it myself. It doesn't help that I have a lot to edit. Like I have this video, I have a World of Warcraft video I've been working on, and I need to do a Vault Hunters video. But for the Vault Hunters video, I need to actually record more because, yeah, that is true. They can just tell me to get back to work. What's going on, Lucas? But yeah, I just have a bunch of different things that I need to edit, and yeah, I am very bad about actually doing it. So let's take you, MP4, okay. So that's my dilemma. But this video should, in theory, what's going on, Johnny? How you doing? Just a full house up in here. This is great. I was not expecting this. Okay. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I'm downloading the explosion background. Hopefully? Oh, okay. Explosion green screen. Okay. I think I already have a similar explosion. But oh, I do? Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't really notice it. I guess it's just how I talk? I'm not sure. Okay. I need to go to downloads. Explosion. Okay. Little chroma key-er. Hopefully this will work perfectly and I won't need to mess with it a whole lot. But I know me well enough, and I'll probably need to mess with it. Which is mildly annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. So I need a computer. Oh. Well, that's convenient. I'll need to use that in the future. Okay. So I need a computer. I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, so I need just simple graphics. Balls. Desktop. Curious. Okay, if we do... I have a lot of talking, but I don't have a lot to show. It's annoying to me. Oh, cool. I'm cool with it. I just never realized that I have my voice goes to a specific note whenever I greet someone. I'm totally okay with that. Let's take, I guess, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not like I'm going for accuracy to my setup, just a computer in general. So let's download that. Wait, why is that a video? Oh, it should just be... Pretty much, I guess. I mean, I'm not really used to seeing, like, I mean, like, for me, when I started doing the streaming, I never really thought anyone would care to watch me do stuff. I wouldn't say I'm particularly good at any one thing, and I just kind of mess around. But I don't know. I never really find myself that interesting. So I'm always surprised when people pop in and actually chat, and I'm like, oh, hello! Actually, I like that one. It's gonna make little to no sense within the video. Maybe, I don't know. Mashu, broken computer. Okay. So let's bring these. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be on top, correct? I definitely do me. Doing me is about the best thing I can do. We're gonna need to increase the size of this bad boy. Well, that's easier said than done. I mean, showing my titties on cam is like the whole reason I got into this. Obviously. We're running out of storage. I lost quite a bit of... Okay. So let's shrink you down. Like I say, it's gonna look a little ridiculous. Same, but Twitch isn't the platform for moves. Oh, so true. So true. I don't know if it's just my opinion, but I think people are just inherently interesting, I guess. Yeah, I can agree with that. I'm just I have very self-deprecating humor, and I don't like to toot my own horn. Like, there's certain things that I'll do a little brag about or whatever, but it's not serious. Like 9 times out of 10, and the serious stuff that I brag about is so minute or just stupid. I normally don't really watch Twitch streams, but these streams are fun. Oh, thank you. I'm glad they're fun. I wasn't really sure if anyone would care to watch me edit a video, because I mean, I don't know if it's the most interesting thing to watch. But computer running out of storage. Actually, that timing actually works really well. Also, Twitch almost sounds like it if I like that. Okay. So let's trim the end, go over to here. Computer running out of storage, I lost quite a bit of footage. However, due to super duper exactly. Technically my computer was fine, but my heart wasn't. My heart was broken. Because I finished the 2 walls, which I had been... Thankfully, it didn't take me too long once I actually got in the groove of it. And I have a, honestly, I don't know my own specs off the top. I should actually just write those down in, like, Twitch or on YouTube about me something. Although, honestly, that's the first time someone's actually asked me my specs. But I honestly don't know. It's not that great of a computer, to be honest. Like, it does its job, but it's not a powerhouse by any stretch. Yeah, because I had originally planned to get a different computer, but I got this computer on the day my dog died a few years ago. So needless to say, I wasn't in the best headspace to be like making the decisions. I was just like, I need a computer. Mine is, at the time, my computer was basically dead, I think. I can't remember if I had, like, it was just super old and it just was not working at all, or what. But, yeah. When my dog passed, I basically was like, yeah, I need a new computer. It's bloody happening. It's not a question. It's happening. So, I think my main was a 1 terabyte, and then I had another. I mean, I have externals just everywhere. Externals for days, all day, every day. Externals are the one thing that basically saves my butt. So, I got. Oh, load. You can do it. Okay. So in the time lapse that I failed to record, I had gotten all the walls up, and I had laid down a bit more of the circle. Which sucks, because, I mean, that was one thing that I was really looking forward to actually seeing, just me building this thing up. But, I digress. So I need screenshots of this bad boy. Why is there a black hole right there? Okay. Like, that's not normal. My stats are Intel Core i7, 7700K, Master Hyper, Core 12S Asus, Logstrix Z270F, Gaming Asus. I'm assuming that's a good computer. Like, I know bits of... It's funny, the hardware of computers I don't know a whole lot about. I have a few friends that are really into the gaming or just the computer side of all the stuff. And I have, I think, 3 terabytes of movies and TV shows for my other editing that I do. I'm gonna say, oh jeez, please tell me I have more rockets. 4 years old. I have no clue. Ow. Let's see. Bloody bollocks. Oh, there you are. Phew. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite videos. 10 years. Okay, yeah, I was a little off. Okay, so game plan. How do I want to? I don't really know how screenshots I want to do for this. I just want to go up in the air. More around 10 years. That's ridiculous, dude. Mine was. It was probably about the same, honestly. It was it was a trooper. Oh, that is the other one. It is less old, probably more around 7. Although still, in computer terms, I think 7 years is like ancient. I think. Okay, so let's check this out. How do I want to do this? I just want to like do it downward. Getting a text message. Okay. So yeah, I feel that apparently the newest update, update 6, some people were having issues with it. I'm not sure. I'm so behind on the Vault Hunter stuff on the server and just in news in general. It's a bit ridiculous. I think I honestly want to put the carpet in the middle. Like, I left it out originally because I don't really need to put it in there since the city's going to be right here. And it's going to be covered anyways. But I have so much carpet. I have so much. Okay. I have in total 5 terabytes of storage, a 1 terabyte NVMe SSD. That one's almost full, and a 4 terabyte HDD. Across all my externals, I have probably 10 terabytes, if not more, to be honest. But my computer alone, I think, only has about 2, which is already pretty full at this point. Okay. There's that. I don't really know what thumbnail. I want to record it as well since I do have the stream experience, but I don't know where to start. You want to record Vault Hunters or record something else? I do have a NOS with 10 terabytes too. Oh, that's just your internal storage? Dude. I would love to update my PC. Currently, the biggest thing I need is just Vault Hunters, Minecraft in general. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, I mean, for me, that's the thing for me. Like, I wanted to do recordings for Minecraft, but I want to do something a little different, which is why I went with the Avatar stuff, since, well, I haven't really seen anyone try and build it in survival, just on a whim. When did you stream on YouTube? I've been streaming on YouTube for a bit, but I've been, I got Restream.io or whatever, and I wanted to, I was hoping that it would help with my watch, or not my watch, my watch hours, yeah. So I figured I could stream to Twitch and YouTube, and that way I could get, you know, best of both worlds, I guess. But yeah, I just started that like a month or so ago, roughly. I don't know how I want to do this thumbnail. That's the annoying part, because there's not there's not like anything super crazy going on in this video. Well, if we take it at face value, it's YouTube streaming over Twitch streaming. I can take it or leave. I mean, either one. I don't really mind. I don't have a personal favorite. I see pros and cons to each. Apparently with YouTube, it's better for I'm Ulta watching. That's awesome. Apparently with YouTube, it actually gives you a bit more like ways to earn money or something like that. Something fancy pants with being monetized or something. Don't totally know the difference, but Twitch is better if you just don't have that. And also Twitch, I think, just has more customizations that you can do. Normally I'd have a Dixper going, but with okay, let's try that again. Yeah, it gives more like a, I think it gives more 50-50 split, while Twitch does 60-40 type of thing, or 70. YouTube does 70-30. I don't know. Like I say, I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I have no clue, and I don't really care to dive into that until I actually get monetized, if that ever actually happens. I mean, the best of both would be to stream on Twitch and as affiliate and re-upload. Yeah, I did consider that. I mean, honestly, I'm not going to keep restream forever. I'll more than likely just do it for like a year and then go from there, but yeah, with Twitch you can only keep your streams for, I think it's a max of 90 days until they delete them. But with YouTube, obviously you can upload your VODs and they'll be there forever. Forever and ever. How much carpet did I put down right now? Stats, items, times used. 156,235 carpet. Yeah, for Twitch, I don't save my streams anyways. It's just, yeah. For now, it's just an easier way for me to make a little extra money if I can make any extra money, like from subs and stuff, which is always cool. But I never drink. Nope. Hydrate. I would chug my soda, but I don't want to. I don't want to have to get up and actually refill it. So 133,000 concrete so far, but that's just with that and this. I honestly have no idea about the YouTube payout rates. I'd have to ask some of my friends who are actually monetized and pick their brains about it, but I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I have no idea. The problem that I have with YouTube at the moment is that with my Artlist channel, I don't have well, there's a few problems that I've had with my Artlist channel. Since originally it was my music videos, which is what I originally started on YouTube doing, it's when I didn't get rid of them, but I privated my music videos, I lost all those watch hours. That was about 1,000. Yeah, about 1,000 watch hours. Yeah, that is true. There is that pro for YouTube streaming if they click the bell or whatever. But actually, I think I'm gonna leave this running and just get gold, because I know eventually I'm going to want to. I'm going to need a lot more blackstone. Yeah, I need the watch hours. Oh, never mind, it crashed. Honestly, it's probably from all of the extra mods I've thrown in there, so it's not shocking. So with that, I think I'm gonna do this, because I added a couple mods that, well, I thought would help me, but they haven't really done what I wanted them to do, and honestly, I don't think I can do it. I'm not too upset about that. Mods. Yeah, I use the default MC one only because I had issues with multi-MC. I had, originally I had multi-MC for a while, but then I tried to re-download it recently. Well, recently-ish. And from there, it basically... Yeah, I tried Prism, but my problem was that for me, it ended up being... Basically, it couldn't find Java. Even when I found Java for it and clicked it and all that fun stuff, it still didn't find it. And I don't know why. But then finally it actually worked again, so I can always download it and see if it's actually going to work this time. But we'll see. At this point, I'm not too concerned, but... What does it do when I use a multi-MC? Or, because it just wouldn't find it. It would say that it couldn't, like, failed to locate the folder or whatever. But like I said, last time that I used it, it actually found it. I don't want to. Yeah, those are done. I'm hoping that those will do it. We'll see. Is it like CF? I'm not sure what CF is. Is it like CF? Okay, let's see if it'll crash again when I go through the portal. Ah, crud, we're gonna have to go through this again. Whatever. Is this sodium? Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. Yeah, kind of surprised. Well, now I'm curious. Sorry. Oh, Curse Forge. No, not really. Not like Curse Forge. I don't know why these would be doing anything different. I don't think sodium would be messing me up. Well, now this is just a curiosity. It was working fine before. Do I need to like uninstall replay mod again? Or move replay mod out? I had the same problem before where it would just crash on me. But I don't like that. Let's see real quick. Or it's just there's too much going on. Oh, that shouldn't be it. I have a few web pages open, but it shouldn't be anything crazy. Okay, yeah, it was sodium. Weird. The thing that's supposed to optimize my game. No, I turn off auto recording. Yeah, I make sure that's off right away. But no, apparently sodium crashed. I got rid of sodium from my mods folder and it's fine. But let's go in AFK at the gold farm because I kinda just want to. Yeah, it was weird because even I found Java for it and I located it, but it still just didn't want to have it work. I don't know honestly. Hi Minecraft. Yeah, that should be fine. I've used Optifine in the past, and I've used Sodium when I was playing on the Olympus Craft server, and it worked fine. But honestly, I'm not the best at knowing how to install all these different things, so... Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Did I add the Java bin to the path? As far as I know, I did. Wait, for multi-MC? Or something else? Do, 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 do. To bug you? That's the only thing I got. Unforeseen circumstances, namely my computer running out of storage, I lost quite a bit of footage. However, due to... Okay, we're gonna do a fade on the explosion though. However, due to super duper... It's the only thing that makes sense. I mean, if it doesn't get to annoy you, then what's the point? I mean, that's half the reason why I annoy my siblings. Just because I can. It's great. They're not the biggest fan of it, but I am. That's the important thing. Okay. So I need... Unforeseen circumstances, namely my computer running out of storage, I lost quite a bit of footage. I like it, but I don't like it. I don't know if it'll really work. Like, I guess it works, but this is different than what I usually do for an intro, so I'm unsure if I want to re-record it. Actually, I think I've had problems in the past where my intros, like, they don't always grab people. Like I say, at this point, I don't really have a whole lot to show, so I think it's just one of those things where I should just dive in and be like, here's what's going on. Since that's pretty much all I can do. And I'll do a tour at the end, though, showing kind of what was going on. But yeah. Have a custom animation for each video. I mean, the most animating that I do is animating my character like this, which is painful enough. Yeah, although I think I need to go through and add a few more poses for my character because, well, I've used these in pretty much every video. I have used these in every video, so... okay. Oh yeah, yeah, my time's already limited as it is. If I was able to actually, like, have more time to do all this extra stuff, like, I wouldn't mind doing full-on animations of my character, like, walking around and stuff. That'd be awesome. But I just don't have the time to actually build it and everything. I'm working on a Minecraft commercial / vote character and animating it pixel for pixel. Oh, jeez. Bruh. That hurts me just thinking about it. Like, oh, the render time on that must be absurd. Absolutely absurd. Oh, there is one thing I want to do. Minecraft pixel art. There's a website that I found. Minecraft image? No, not that. No, not Pinterest. Minecraft dot. Thing. I really want to see what I want to do at some point. I would love to have a pixel art of the world map that I'm using. Choose file number of horizontal blocks. I have no idea. Wish you would have told me by chunks. That'd be fantastic. Number of horizontal blocks, 128. 500, just for craps and giggles. Because I can. Mostly I just want the obvious color blocks. I have no idea how this is going to look. Emerald, I can get all those. I can get all those. Sure. I have no idea if this is what the heck this is gonna do. Oh god, that's crap. I need to go bigger. Also, what the balls is that? Why did they put that? Seems odd. That's no. That does not work. I'm very curious. There's a, this isn't the one I originally thought of, but there's one that I think Shulkercraft showed off in one of their videos about, and I used it before and it worked great, but I can't remember. Okay, I'll have to go to their channel and see. Basically, I just wanted to turn the world map. I wanted to make this photo into pixel art, and then I want to actually put that in the world, whether it's on the Nether, like in the Nether, so people can actually go to different places. So, for example, if you wanted to go from Bossing Say over to the Northern Water Tribe, you can do that by just walking on the map, is what my kind of idea is. And so, for example, if they wanted to go to the fortress or to the stronghold and then they go back in the Nether, or, you know, something to that extent. So that's my, I think it'd be kind of cool. Although it'd be, I think the size of it would be absolutely ludicrous, which is also what makes me want to do it. I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment, I think. But yeah. Welcome back, welcome back. But yeah, so I would love to have, I don't know if I'd want it in the Nether or if I want it just like somewhere in the world. Missed the whole explanation. So basically, yeah, I mean the scale, the scale of the entire project is absolutely absurd. I'm fully aware of that. What I think would be kind of cool is to have this like in the Nether or something. Put it either on the Nether roof or carve out a giant area in the Nether and then decorate it as per I wish. And from there, so for example, if someone wanted to go from the Northern Water Tribe over to Bossing Say, they can hop in the Nether and then just follow the map basically, and they can just run over the terrain. Although obviously in the overworld, I want to actually terraform it. Oh no, I already planned to do that. I already planned to do that challenge to fully customize the terraforming, which is, I was on. Oh no, that was 100% the idea, Lucas. Absolutely. And to prove that this isn't just me saying, "Oh, that's great." I mean, it is a great idea because it is. But that's why. What's going on, Dawawa? So, for example, in the desert I'm at right now, for Omashu, which is right here, I'm currently working on the city, but on top of that, I'm making this entire desert, which is why I farm which is why I've duped so much sand. And so I'm going to make this entire desert, along with the mountains, along with all of that. Ooh, Chameleon Bay. So I'm going to be working on that over time. Although I need to figure out if I want to do a cobble farm or just wait till 120 and do a bamboo farm to get the... So actually, I'll just show you. This makes it much easier, because I can just hop in and show you. All in survival, yes. So, have you actually seen the world so far, Rue? I don't know if I've showed you what I've built so far. or if you've watched the videos on my Avatar channel. Whoop it. So, are you at all familiar with the show Avatar: The Last Airbender? By chance? No, I've only one. Okay. So, fantastic. So I did a challenge for myself. I wanted to recreate the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender in Minecraft. And there's only certain like exceptions that I'm doing to make it a little easier on myself. I didn't hate them for canceling it or ending it because it ended on such a great note. However, I do wish that they would continue it and honor the source material. Apparently, they're actually going to do it to where they're adults, which I'm hoping is going to be just as great as the original, but it's really hard to beat that. So, we'll see. But, for example, this is the tower that held Aang in the Blue Spirit episode. Now, I had to lay down all this dirt, because this was not there before. Ooh, octopus. Do love that, Dwala. And all of these, but now in the show, there's 3 tiers to the wall. So there's that one and that one. So, but I think I need to expand this a little more. So put this like back in this area and then expand that out more. His name is Steve the Octopus. I love it. And so from there, I'll be obviously rebuilding the walls or adding more walls out there and then terraforming it to the extent of, in the show, out of the front here, they have like a hill going down. And so I'll be terraforming all that as much as I can, because I'm already at build height. So this is already as tall as I can make it. And it's absurd, to put it lightly. It's absurd. And yeah, we're just at build height. Oh, I forgot I thought I put carpets. Oh, I put string. That's what I did. But yeah, so I've put. So I had to make all this, and then head up to it over here. And so the only exception that I do is I'll make like my farms in creative mode because it takes too long. I already have limited time as it is, and I put everything in survival. I still farm all the blocks and I'll place it all in survival so I don't use commands to, for example, fill the carpet, which I totally could have. And I actually did that to get the schematic, and then I erased them all and then placed them down. Because being able to auto-place the wool instead of having to worry about double placing it is a godsend. Oh my god. So I do stuff like that to make it easier on myself, but I still place everything and farm everything in survival. And so, for example, if you can't tell, I really enjoy talking about this. So, ow. We're gonna do a little fleeky bye. So what I mean by making this entire desert is, so Omashu is surrounded by mountains, which I need to create, but I'm pretty sure I need to make them either out of just sand and sandstone or various like dirt and brown blocks. But all of this is going to be converted to desert or the mountain range surrounding Omashu. But going this direction, going east, all of this, every bit of it is going to be desert. Pretty much. Now, as you'll see, I have an ocean over here. And obviously, either A, I can hurt myself more on the inside and just fill the ocean with the sand, but I don't hate myself that much. However, it's a very small glimmer of hope of not hating myself so much, because I still need to place a block on top of all this to make it work. So whether it's cobblestone or something I can easily generate like basalt, for example, I still need to farm all this and then place all the sand and all of the cobblestone and all that fun stuff. So, turn this down a bit. There we go. It's really a nice, easy challenge, exactly. And so further over this way, and like I said, all this is... I didn't calculate the scale, like, specifically down to the block. I just guessed as far as the size. But, yeah. I mean, if I want to go full, like, ridiculous, I could always, like, map out every little thing down to the block and measure it all. But, like, Omashu's size, I just winged it. I'm just like, that looks big enough. Sure. Let's see. As far as if it'll be big enough to fit everything I want, I'm honestly not sure. But it's, yeah. It's already absurd as it is. But this area is going to be the Library of Wan Shi Tong. So with that, I'm going to do something that's probably a little absurd. But I'm going to dig out this entire thing like I did with Omashu. And build the library underneath, and then bury it again because that's how it is in the show. I mean, honestly, I considered doing something similar, like trying to figure out how to do all of that and calculate it all, but it's just... The problem is that I only have so much block space, and apparently there's a mod that you can actually increase the world height, but with how my computer kind of acts with certain mods, I'm hesitant to mess with it. But my idea here is hopefully going to work out well. But like I say, it's one of those things I just don't have the time to do all the specific measurements, and even then, I make it to where I can see enough detail that I want to see. I pretty much take the building and... Am I going the right way? Okay, I am. So, for example, like for the stronghold, I mean, let's actually look at this real quick. I think it's 200 and... The smallest... The inner circle is like 250? 195 and 100... Okay, so 175 is the radius of the inner of the small circle, and 195 is the radius of the outer circle. So I mean, I'm hoping that it's big enough. Honestly, I'll, like, for Ba Sing Se, I'm gonna have to go absurdly large. Oh, since 117 you can raise the height limit with a data pack. Don't know if it works for existing worlds. Okay. I will have to look into that and see, because the cheese's name is Fred. Steve and Fred. Is Steve ever tempted to eat Fred? Because, you know, Fred is cheese, and Steve may like cheese, or... But yeah, so I mean, that's my goal. As far as if it'll ever come to fruition, I have no idea. As far as, like, getting everything looking beautiful and all that fun stuff, I'm hoping that I'm hoping I can do well in the videos to where people will actually start watching more, and maybe I can get a little love. There's a shape mod? No, they are best friends. Okay, I just had to be sure. I wasn't sure how good of friends they really were. But yeah, so that's the basic idea as far as doing as much terraforming and that I can do. And I just take screenshots from the show and try to recreate it in Minecraft, and whatever size I like, that's the size I go with. So it's not really me measuring, like, specifically down to, okay, this is 700 meters tall and 400 meters wide, or whatever the case may be. No, my elytra broke. I mean, to be fair, it was bound to happen. I use these things. Oh yeah, that's how I have the circle right now. Ah, they were best friends since Steve was a baby octopus. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, I need to get a new elytra. I don't know how I always forget it. I should have fantastic. And I also have an anvil and the phantom membrane. I have no idea. Oh, perfect. Oh, geez, okay. I used more than I thought. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is Mini HUD. I should honestly use World Edit because I'm not really good. I've never made mountains, like just off the cuff. So I have thought about going into World Edit to kind of mess with it that way, since I think that'd be a lot easier to do the big scale thing so I can get an idea of what I'm going for. But I don't know how easy it is to really learn, or hard it is to learn. I'm gonna need to kill some phantoms. But yeah, so that's my idea as far as what I want to do with this world. And so that's the gist, is just to basically make it to where, well, people will at least recognize it and understand where they're at in the world. So I mean, we'll see. But oh, and the cave is right here. Okay. Gotcha. So it's to the southwest. Okay. But Fong's base, the avatar. Oh, okay, that's that one. Okay. Cool. But I'm hoping that I can get a little traction on the avatar world. But I will send you a link to the actual avatar channel that I have. Because, I don't know. Maybe you want to check it out. Switch. Content. Playlist. I just want to share it. I just want to share it with everyone. Copy. So that's my playlist of all of the Avatar videos that I made on that channel. So if you want to check them out, feel free. Potatoes. Are you saying that you're hungry for potatoes, Dawawa, or you have potatoes, or something else? I'm not really sure. Maybe all the above. Alright, we'll let that go. Sounded good to say. That makes sense. I respect that. Okay. So, let me get some gold. Alright, but I think I just want to skip the explanation at the beginning, because it's already going to be a short video. Like, honestly, it's going to be a bit ridiculous for how short it is. But if I... Let's watch this again.
Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, namely my computer running out of...
Okay, so I don't think I need that part, honestly.
And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. However...
Okay, so if we cut this and go straight to this...
Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go!
Alright. What's this?
We'll get there when we get there. Let's go into that.
Okay. So if we cut that, move this over. What I am hungry for is chicken nuggets. Those sound good. Agreed. Honestly, food right now just sounds amazing. I haven't really eaten a whole lot, so I'm a little hungry.
Carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go!
Okay, yeah, I like that a lot better. I've noticed unless I have something really, like, specific to say or show, it's just a bit better to kind of... Yeah. Do that. Actually, let's do that. Okay, so we can do that. That and that. All building, okay. So honestly, this shouldn't take me too long. Well, never say never. Right now we're down to... it's gonna be like 5 minutes. Oh, that's great. It's bloody fantastic. I'm talking to my buddy about, you just Google the size estimates of the Avatar world. I am honestly curious. See, now, honestly, I would have made, Ray the Air Nomads 1.5. Oh. Blue Ocean 82% or 61.5 million kilometers. Earth Kingdom 12% or 9 million kilometers, roughly the size of China. Light Blue Water Tribes 3%. So, yeah, we're not going to go for that because, I mean, yeah, that'd be a bit absurd for me to do it to those numbers. It's still absurd what I'm trying to do, but that's ridiculous. Gray Nomads 1.5% or 1,125,000 kilometers squared. In MC, it would be possible. However, the way that I'm doing it with survival and not, using World Edit to build in it and everything. One block being 1 meter. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Like, that's kind of the problem, is that I really wouldn't be opposed to it. Okay, Dawaba, no problem. It's always good to get ready for school. One block being 1 meter squared. Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. It's 100% possible. But I feel like if I was doing creative mode all the way and doing world edit and everything, absolutely, I'd go full bore, measuring, all that fun stuff. But since I'm not, and I'm more just doing, me, it's, yeah, it just kind of makes more sense for me to do it the way I'm doing it. But that's good to know. I didn't really know there wasn't. I mean, I guess I should have known there would be ways to find it out, but I just never thought of it. Close that. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think that's a better intro. Short, snappy, to the point.
Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go!
Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. Okay. Oops, wrong button.
And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go!
Okay, we can cut that. And save that. Let's do excited. Okay. Oh, we can... Let's cut you down to there, cut you down to there.
Going to be building up some walls. Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go!
Alright, so that, let's move me up to here. Let's do that.
Shall we? Let's go!
Okay. Okay, probably should have moved. Okay, so that one needs to go slightly that way. Okay. Alrighty then. Can we do it? Maybe. Solid maybe. Okay, so that one's down, that one's up, so we need to go up and over. Okay. Perfect. That took some finagling.
Let's go!
Oop, there's still a slight difference. Okay, let's do this then.
Shall we? Let's go!
Alright, let's go. Split that. Cut this over to here. Move that and shoop.
Shall we? Let's go!
Okay, perfect. Alright. Got that. Laying the carpet. So I can at least say that first part's done. May not be the most exciting thing in the world, but it gets the job done, I think.
Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go!
Okay, perfect. Quick to the point. Ugh. Don't know this person. Don't know why they're adding me. Weird. Ugh. Although, I think I need to end the stream only because, well, I have to do a few things before I pass out for work. Okay. But I at least got this first part done. I mean, I hope this will hook people. I can probably add a couple things, but I can always do that. Can always do that later.
Hello there. In this video, I'm going to be working on the carpet for the floor. And on top of that, we're going to be building up some walls. Let's go into that first time lapse, shall we? Let's go!
Okay. Sadly, no 6-hour live stream today, but over the weekend I will. Well, I'll be a busy, busy boy. So I'll probably do quite a long. I'll probably do a live stream on over the weekend because I need to get. Jeez, what don't I need to get done? I need to edit. Well, I need to do more recording for Vault Hunters. I need to get more footage to actually edit Vault Hunters, and then I need to actually edit the Vault Hunters video. Hopefully, I'll have this one done by tomorrow. Hopefully. And then I can actually rewatch it, check if I need to add anything, and then I can have it posted either on Sunday or on early next week. But I'm hoping to have it good to go by latest early next week, because I want to get something else out there than just live streams. Because, well, people aren't really going to go back and watch a 6-hour live stream or a 7-hour live stream or probably most live streams, honestly. But I mostly want to do the live streams for... How many people actually know that I'm working on it? My sleep quote-unquote schedule is still not the best, even with work. So I definitely feel you there, Lucas. Went between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. to bed and woke up around 2 p.m. That sounds about right. If you ain't sleeping 12 hours a day, you ain't living. That's what my uncle used to say. I mean, I don't think he still says it anymore since he worked as a mailman for years, so he wasn't really sleeping 12 hours a day. But when he was younger, he was that was his saying. I literally only have a schedule because of work. That's otherwise I would do what I did before I went back to work, which was just work until I collapse and then wake up and come back and do it more. That was legit my schedule. I loved it. It was great. Oh yeah. Like I say, if I didn't have to actually go to work and I could actually make money from either doing the Avatar world or even my Artalist channel, then yeah, I would basically work until I literally pass out and then fall asleep and get up and do it again. Okay. So yeah, but I have to get sleepy by, but I'll be getting a Vault Hunters video out. I'm really hoping for... I would love for it to be over the weekend, but I doubt it because... I mean, it's all different for everyone. Depends on where you live and your certain niche. So, I mean, if you're doing I do know that if you do, like, business... Not literally pass out, but I do, like, I go until my eyes are basically... I'm falling asleep in my chair, and I go, okay, it's time for bed. But, I know, like, for example, if you do... like a niche with business... like business tips or marketing or something like that for YouTube, you'll get paid more per 1,000 views because that's more relevant to more people. So advertisers will actually pay more to get their ads in your videos. But for example, Minecraft or gaming stuff in general, I don't think pays the most. I don't really know if it pays that well at all. And I know some people who have quite, you know, a good following of over 10,000 subscribers, but they make maybe a couple hundred a month from their views. So I don't know the specifics of it, whether it's because like their duration isn't long enough, so they're not getting a lot of ads, they're not getting a lot of money, or if it's specifically like I say, since I'm not in the circle of monetized YouTubers, I can't really say specifically, but I do know that it's not fair, but that's just how the world goes. Because I mean, like I say, if I could actually, I at this particular moment, I don't see me being able to live off YouTube, even though that would be super fun, and I would genuinely really enjoy that, being able to just make the content I want and get it to all the lovely people who are enjoying it. And like right now, I have such little time outside of work because I mean, currently, you know my definition of Earth. I the planet you're on. That's the only definition I can think of. But is there another one? But yeah, I mean, every CPM, like cost per mil. Oh, bloody heck, I don't remember. Basically, they pay you per 1,000 views, and depending on your niche that you're in. Oh hell, I got you. You had bad luck with that word last time for whatever reason. I don't even have that. Yeah, for some reason last time when Lucas was talking, he mentioned hell, and apparently his. I'm pretty sure I was still seeing his messages after he said it, but he was saying that he wasn't able to see them. The moon is much more quiet, agreed. But yeah, so I mean, that's my thing. Is that right now I'm struggling with. So the funny thing for me is that on the SMP, I'm probably the one who's growing the absolute slowest. Like, not even joking. I have almost 1,500 subscribers. However, over 1,000 of those are from my music video days. So they're basically dead subscribers. But I mean, like, Fuzzy's going and like I say, I'm pretty sure I saw your messages, but my memory is horrible, so it's possible that I didn't, but I honestly couldn't tell you. But I know I don't have any sort of like filtering out hell or anything like that, so I have no idea. But it's just funny to see, like, Evit just hit 2,000 subscribers. Steercat's almost to 900, I believe. Fuzzy's almost to 900. Peep is over 600, I think. Or I know he's over 500. Or I know they're over 500. Horrible memory. I also have that problem. Oh, my memory is terrible. It's just so bad. But yeah, I'm trying to. My problem is that my interests are very split. Like, Vault Hunters is fun. However, I more just enjoy hanging out with the people on the server, so I don't really get too involved in the mods. But I know that's why people watch Vault Hunters. But it takes so much time to actually do everything that it's hard for me to get interested when I want to work on the Avatar world. Because the Avatar world is going to take me until my deathbed, but I want to try and get as much done as I can before the deathbed comes and takes me. So it's just it's a toss-up, basically. I'm just trying to juggle everything and figure out what's relevant more and all that fun stuff. You have a plan for your YouTube channel. Nice. Is it the animation stuff you're working on? I know you mentioned you were working on the different animations and whatnot. I wasn't sure if you were doing that for YouTube channel or you were doing something else. That's the problem as far as what's the smart thing to do. Because here's my... I definitely agree. It's a toss-up for me because if I'm going for strictly like straight growth to be able to get monetized faster, to be able to do so on and so forth, I would definitely say the SMP because Vault Hunters is popular. I can probably grow a bit faster with being in other people's videos and so on and so forth, and obviously getting more content out there. It's just my my personal interests aren't diehard into Vault Hunters. If it was a vanilla server, I think it would be a little more, I don't know, a little more interesting for me because it's not as jarring to switch from, my avatar world over to doing, just regular whatever. So, I don't know, but I know that. Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna be going for. It's just I got so sucked into doing the frickin' frog lights and the carpet and stuff. Maybe I do animated shorts, but the videos themselves are probably story driven, basically roleplay, but not cringe. I hate cringe. But I've made some animations that I will use in the video, story driven gameplay. Okay, sounds interesting. So my take is grow here and take them to the second channel. Want to see something epic? Go here. Yeah, I mean that's basically my idea. I just need to actually put it into motion because, like I say, I have such little time currently with doing, work and then trying to edit all of it and then trying to keep everything going just forward. What I think I need to do is put certain days for certain things. So, for example, Monday is the Avatar Day, Tuesday is Vault Hunters, Wednesday is Vault Hunters, Thursday is WoW lore, stuff like that. And so that's my guess at the moment. Planning is very much key. I had an idea before I went back to work, but the problem was that work kind of, gets in the way. Rhythm is a must. It's, I need to get into just more of a organized set. I'm not a very organized dude to begin with, so it's very hard for me to stick to some sort of schedule. I don't really have a normal job for multiple reasons, OCD, and of course I hate doing the same thing all day, every day. I'm kind of the opposite, because my job is just building pallets and loading trucks. But for me, I don't need to think very hard, and I can think about other things and try and plan things in my head while I do my job. And honestly, it's decent cash. It's pretty good money for the area I'm in, and I already know how to do it. And it's yeah, same for me. That's what I struggle with. I'm distracted easily. Yeah, for me, it's because I have all these different ideas, I'm trying to find more evergreen content. Because I wouldn't say problem, but my whole thing with SMP and kind of Let's Play stuff is it's not very evergreen to where people are going to be looking back on that in a year's time. And so it's good for the short-term growth, in my opinion. Of course, this is all just my personal opinion, but obviously take it with a heaping of salt, I guess. I don't know. But for me, the Avatar videos, I can see more being evergreen because it's a major... Also, I don't know why you made a second channel for this. It's a few different things because I really wanted just to have that be the focus. I have that mindset of, this is my personal mindset when I go to a YouTube channel. If they're scatterbrained, if they have, 4 different focuses, even if it's Minecraft related, I don't know. I like to have the same thing. So for example, if I go to one channel I like is Variant, where they do comics and nerd stuff. I know when they post, it's going to be basically a something to the comics or something that I know I enjoy overall. But also the Avatar channel was originally it's kind of a complicated story, but I guess long story short is because I felt like it. But if I could go back in time and talk myself out of certain things, it would definitely be originally when I started YouTube, I was doing music videos. So I did the music video edits, but I was still getting views and it was still growing, but it wasn't consistent. I was only really getting views on for every series a different channel. No, trust me, I'm not doing that. I'm definitely not doing that. But originally Artlist was just my I have plans for at least 3 channels. That is why you have playlists and rhythm for it to be upload days. Mondays vanilla, Wednesdays vault hunter, or something like that. No, I definitely feel you. That's kind of what I'm going for at this point. It's just, I mean, I'm about as deep as I can get into it. If I really felt like it, I could move all my avatar stuff over to Artlist, but I've already done that, and I'm just done, honestly. I just don't want to move stuff over again. Even though, in theory, it would help to an extent. But, I don't know. No matter what, if I could go back in time, I would switch things up, but I can't go back in time. First 2 are more active, and the third is basically just when I want to make a video and don't want to care about the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I feel that. But, so basically my, I guess, quick YouTube journey, I guess, is started doing music video edits. I never cared about the views or the money, because I could never make money from Artlist using the music video edits. I never could. It was never a possibility due to the fact that it was always copyright stricken, copyright striked, whatever you want to call it. And from there, I was only able to do, the only way I could make money from it is by doing like a Patreon, but I didn't want to. There was no way I could do it on a consistent level, because the music videos were literally just, I had an idea, I worked on it till it was done, and I posted it. 9 times out of 10, I would forget about it. But the funny thing for me, and why I kind of lost steam for it, was that the ones that I put the most effort into, and the ones that I still enjoy to this day to go back and watch, are the ones that have only a couple hundred views. But the ones that I did over 10 years ago, when I first started doing the edits, they consistently were getting about 1,000 views each a month. The 2 videos are my Hulk video and my Beast Boy video. I don't see me moving it, honestly. I just don't. But that's why I actually made the Avatar channel. Originally, it was Matrold, which is a character name that I used in World of Warcraft for many years. And I was so dead set on trying to get monetized quickly. I wanted to take out the equation of subscribers and just get watch time, because I figured, hey, I have the subscribers, maybe I can get the watch time there and I can get monetized faster. Fabulous. First channel is Minecraft roleplay, maybe animated shorts, animated original Minecraft music videos, and second channel is just normal Minecraft gameplay, probably also modded. Makes sense. I can see that. And so yeah, for me, when I made Matrold, I was posting on that pretty consistently and posting the SMP and all that fun stuff. But then from there, I was getting this itch, because I really wanted to grow faster. What I thought would grow me faster was to make Artlist my main channel again and just use the subscribers. But had I thought about it for more than 7 seconds, I would realize that 90% of the subscribers are dead subscribers. They will not come back by any stretch of the imagination. So, with that, maybe only a few hundred. Oh, what's up, Robin? Okay. What's up, Maria? Well, I wasn't expecting that. Yes. Yes, if you are set on monetizing, don't be set on monetizing. Hello. How was the stream? How was the Minecrafting? Did you get very far? Well, the problem with having the mindset of monetizing in my opinion, is that plus 1 hour of streaming. What's going on, you sexy bitch? Hope you're doing good. Shorts are a separate way, and the music is probably the lore of the series on the channel. Music videos will be probably not that frequent. I can understand that. Music videos are, they take a little time. But yeah, monetizing on YouTube is, if that's your whole focus, I feel like you'll be disappointed. You have to just kind of take it for what it is, go slow and build it up. Grammar. Yes, I finally added the overlay to get to where you can actually see both chats. Makes it so much easier. Oh, have you seen the world lately, Robin? My avatar world and what I've done? I don't know if I've showed you specifically, but I've been doing a thing. So I added auto crafting because it just saves so much time. And so right now I have all those of just gold. But let's head to Omashu. Well, the future bit of Omashu. I will definitely let you know. Much appreciated, Rube. I'm not the best with all the streaming stuff. I know a lot of the basics, but fancier stuff, I know very little. A buddy of mine is actually pretty adept. I think that's the word. So I've dug a hole and I've placed a couple of frog lights. And I've placed a little bit of carpet. And I've put up a little bit of wall. It's a little large. It's on the bit of the big side, not gonna lie. I've got just a couple of beacons, not a whole lot. Nailed it. Like a boss. But yeah, this has been my life. But yeah, Ruben, had I not been had I thought about it for more than 5 seconds, I would have just kept Artelis as what it was. Yes, the beacons all have the speed boost because I learned real quick that running at normal sprinting speed only gets you so far. And so it's a lot nicer to be able to run at faster speeds to just go through and do this. Because holy tamale, it's painful to place all these, I'll tell you that right now. Well, yeah, if you have someone closer to help you, that's always better than a random guy at the other side of the world. True, but he is sometimes busy. He does have a life, for the most part. I have been told I'm a bit mental. I do agree with that. It's a little absurd, but, I mean, that's just kind of the beginning of the absurdness, because, well, I need to make all of this a desert. And so, need more rockets. Up. There we go. And so, yeah. With the deals of... I need to put the sandstone going up. It honestly could be bigger, I do agree, Maria. I do. But the well, I mean, see now, I am going to make all of this a desert. So all the way over here, I need to cut down all these trees and then make this a desert. Ah, it's much appreciated, Rube. I'm unemployed at the moment, so I'm working my ass off to get things rolling for myself YouTube-wise. That is what I did when I was unemployed for a bit. I feel you there. But, yeah. Like I said, if I could go back in time and talk to myself, I would definitely have made different decisions, but I'm just... It's one of those things that I'm not going to keep trying to change every little thing I did, like make Make Avatar the main channel. Ooh, Shulker. Let's hear. Hey, sand. I'm gonna need this. I'll take you. Did I leave another? Really? But yeah, all this is going to be desert. So I need to either make a cobble farm or oh, that's just an empty one. I love it. Sandstone. Okay. I then remake cobble farm, or I'll just wait till 120 and then just do the bamboo farm because that's gonna be way easier. I've heard you can get a special order on eBay for a life, but I'm not sure how legal that is, so take that with a bit of a grain of salt. But yeah, so all this is going to be converted into desert. And that's going to be super duper fun. So yeah, I'm a little insane, I will tell you that. Oh yeah, eBay sells everything, I'm pretty sure. You could try Walmart, but I think Walmart's more in the line of taking lives. I mean, it took my soul when I worked there, so... You know, that's gotta at least take at least one life. I think. That's not what I meant. Is that down like super far? Okay. Up. Huh, I wonder where my beacons are. It's so hard to find this hole sometimes. It's just... Wee. But yeah, that's been my my no life. Has just been this. I mean, yeah, kind of how babies are made, but it's surprise adoption. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, that's been my life, Robin. And anyone else who hadn't seen the ridiculousness that I'm trying to do. Let's not talk about that. Fair enough. Mostly because I'm pretty sure Twitch will ban me somehow. Wait, why do I have 40? Okay. I don't remember why I had the gold nuggets, but stores are lore. Truth. Truth indeed. Oh. Let's swip it. Okay, let's switch over to here. And so yeah. But yeah, that's my very quick-ish Avatar YouTube sort of story, because it's one of those things where in the moment it seemed like a better idea to do all of it and to just combine the channel and make the one with the more subscribers, but in how many years will the Avatar world be finished? Finished? I have no bloody idea, but I mean, the more I have time to work on it, the sooner I can get more of it done to where I can either release world downloads or I can release something. But at the moment, it's very much just... I have a bit of it going, but it's more of just a fantasy of what I want it to be, with how my life currently is, with how much time I actually have to devote to the series, and especially with how many different ideas and stuff I have. If I was able to make YouTube or streaming or something my job, that would obviously help a lot, because I could just better work around stuff compared to what I have to do now. But my goal for like this year would be to have the stronghold finished, so all of this done, the inside hopefully, my job doing whatever I want to do that day, and hopefully some projects will make money. The problem is that I need to ensure I can make money, because sadly I need to ensure I have the money. That's just the reality, is that I live on my own. I'm not gonna go to my mom to ask her to pay my rent or something like that, because there's no way. No way I could do that to her or ask her to do that for me. And so at the end of the day, I had to get a job to make the money. And sadly, I'm not at a point where I could make I could confidently say that I could do it, that I could do YouTube at the moment and actually make the money, because with my niche, I have a mortgage, life is hard. Yeah, exactly. I feel ya. Mine's rent, but still, it ain't cheap. And sadly, my landlord does not take high fives or hugs. I won't live on my own for a while, so I currently don't have to worry about making money. Doesn't mean I don't have plans. Makes sense. No, trust me, if I could go back in time, I mean, aside from just the YouTube tips I would give myself, but if I could just go back in time in general to when I was, you know, in high school or whatever, I would definitely be giving myself a little pep talk, a little chitty chat. Because, I mean, there's so much that I could have done to make it easier on myself, but at the same time, it is what it is. Like, I always think about when I was younger and I was, you know, I was in school and I was doing the edits, the music video edits, but I could have been doing, say, gaming stuff to try and make money. Sadly, I would love to buy a second property, but rules nowadays. Yeah. Psh, I wish I had money for property. That'd be great. Being a landlord here is terrible. I can only imagine. I mean, yeah. I feel like if you have good tenants, then it's, you know, not the worst thing in the world, but at the same time, I know nothing of the area you're in, so... Oh yeah. I mean, if we're gonna get into the whole time travel debacle and stuff like that, then that's a whole other... But, like, had I... The funny thing is, like, looking back on it, there's more people than houses. Oh, that'll do it. Like, looking back on it, when I was younger, I was a lot more insecure. I mean, I'm still insecure now, but back then I couldn't really... Because obviously people are going to be trolls on the internet and just be dicks for the sake of being dick. Just because they feel like it. Which is fair. It's the internet. It's anonymous for the most part, so you don't have to worry about your dickish behavior getting out to people. However... Oh, excuse me. When I was younger, I was a lot more sensitive to all of it. So I don't think I could have dealt with trolls properly had I actually taken the route of, you know, trying to make YouTube work for me. But back then, I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, honestly, I didn't know anything about YouTube being big. 'Cause, I mean, it was actually getting bigger. Fairly blew up when I was in high school. And I spent quite a bit of time watching YouTube videos, but I never thought about trying to make money or anything like that from them. But I was always dead set that my music video edits, I just wasn't going to make money from them, so I wasn't going to think about it. And then it was funny, the one day I actually started to try, well, I didn't really try, I just was like, let's see what happens. So Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War. Yeah, Shadow of War, which I still love that game. I posted a couple videos. I wasn't late to YouTube as far... I mean, mine was in 2012, was my first actual account, which was Artless. But I've made so many different channels throughout the years, but I've always just never seen the point compared to other stuff. And I never really saw it as a way for me to make money. because I never really saw myself as that interesting. I never really had an idea that I felt was viable. That's a lot of piglins. Holy balls. I'll be honest, I never really watched this farm much, but that's a lot of... Okay. But yeah, for me, it was more... I was just late to the scene, I guess. Yeah, it's just... itchy face. It's just kind of one of those things where had I had the knowledge I do now, it would have been a different story. But given how I was back then, I don't think I would have done well. And I would have gotten incredibly discouraged and I would have just stopped altogether. But the only like recent advice that I would give to my past self or to anyone else, just stick with it. I mean, don't try and take a shortcut like what I did with the Artlist channel going over there because I had more subscribers. But had I thought about it for more than 2 seconds, I would have realized that those subscribers didn't really matter because they all came from music videos. And switching from music videos to gaming, even if you do playlists and stuff, I personally don't really look at playlists. I mean, looking in the past is described here as looking a cow up in the butt. Pretty much, yeah. There's only so much time you can spend looking in the past to kick yourself for decisions you made. So that's kind of what I'm doing with my mess ups. I could always combine the Avatar world with the Artlist channel and do that, but I like the idea of the Avatar world being its own channel and just that's what's there, that's what you're gonna get. And personally, yeah, exactly. Although for me, I still dwell on it to an extent of I'll kick myself for it, but I don't dwell on it to where it distracts me from other things like work. I mean, yeah. No matter what, my mind always goes back to it. My first MC video was in 2018. Okay, nice. My first MC video was... probably... It might have been around 20... No, it might have been around that time. 2016? I don't think it was on Artlist, though. I think it was on the Avatar world. I don't bloody remember. I think it was. But I've always just liked the idea of just the Avatar world having its own thing. And that's just kind of how... That's how I liked it. I'm curious how... Minecraft Let's Play... Creepers are annoying, okay. Let's see. Sweet Mother Teresa. Okay, what are we looking at? 2021. Maybe it was a lot. Okay, yeah, I tried Avatar, or I tried World of Warcraft. That my... Oh yeah, World of Warcraft was my first. Okay. Gotcha. So World of Warcraft was my first like gaming set video. But yeah. My problem is that I have it to where I know I should just forget it and move on, but my brain just doesn't let me. I always had the same conversation with myself as far as you did it, you messed up, just learn and move on. 2021 was my first actual video. What was my... Okay. Yeah, it's Christ, these thumbnails are bad. My God. I loved text. Apparently. It's a bit ridiculous. Oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, so I mean, okay, go there. I just like to have focused things for each thing I want. I'm weird, I've realized. I'm quite weird. But it's almost time for me to go to Betty Bye. Cause Chris needs sleep. Well, I guess let's see who we can raid on Twitch then, eh? Um... Gold Hunters... Assume we should probably stick in the Minecraft genre, shall we? Because I guess why not? Thank God it's Friday. British chill? I don't know. I never know who to bloody raid. Like, do you go with just like a bigger streamer, even though nothing's really gonna happen, or do you go with... I don't even know. I just don't bloody know. I don't know. I'm too tired for this. My brain is not functioning. Sweet Mother Teresa. Okay. We're just gonna go with Pearlescent Moon. No backseating, no totem. Sure. Because, well, honestly, I have no bloody idea. Ooh, 27 though. With Valerie V, I guess. I mean, I don't really know who I like. Because, I mean, I don't really watch a lot of streams, honestly, aside from my friends, but I have a few people like I know just from their videos. What if there are lessons on school for making YouTube videos? I mean, there kind of is. As far as like in the school, I don't see that ever happening, but there's plenty of videos on YouTube describing it. But honestly, it's my problem with like the gurus of YouTube is it's all the same stuff, just repackaged slightly. You have the occasional new updates, like the new one for shorts revenue and stuff like that, but 9 times out of 10, it's just the same thing that someone has said 5 years ago, just repackaged slightly differently to make the video seem brand new and exciting. But at the end of the day, YouTube is not guaranteed by any stretch. I mean, you can... I think the only way that it could be guaranteed, quote unquote, is if you like followed super duper drama. But even then, it's still not guaranteed. If... Yeah. Today we're going to learn how to trick the YouTube algorithm recommending your video. Yeah, but I mean, again, there's plenty of videos for that. And even then, it's... like, you can always try and find little cheats and hacks to try and get around the algorithm to do this or that. But at the end of the day, do something that you enjoy doing, for starters, because you don't know if YouTube is actually going to take off for you or if it's ever going to pay you. So don't do something you hate just because for the off chance you might make it big. When in reality, the odds of making it big on YouTube are slim to none, but on top of that, making any sort of livable income. Yeah, biggest lesson is have fun, be yourself, and stand behind your work. Exactly. I mean, for me, that's all I'm doing. It's, if you enjoy what you're making and posting, more people are going to enjoy watching you do whatever you're doing. Whether it's the shorts or it's the animations or it's Minecraft videos or music videos, whatever the case may be, people are going to enjoy it more when you actually are enjoying it yourself. Yeah, trust me, these are all things that I wish I could have beat into my head myself earlier, but sadly it wasn't the case. So now I'm just kind of sticking with what I did and going for it. But yeah, there's little tips and tricks that you can do, like For example, making a clickable thumbnail, which honestly, just look at different thumbnails that you've clicked on and kind of go, okay, why did I decide to click on that? Was it the title? Was it the thumbnail? Was it so on and so forth? But it's all repackaged the same thing. That's the thing that drives me crazy, is that plus, if you've had a bad day, do not record or go live. Truth. Big truth there. For sure. Because, yeah, it'll show. Even if you can act through the bits, it's still... I feel like it's still just not worth it. But at the end of the day, yeah, it'll show and people will run. It's just one of those things where I will say definitely don't go live, because it's a lot harder to hide your frustration on things. Recording, I can see if you can actually calm yourself, but at the end of the day, yeah, if you've had a bad day, just don't bloody do it. But it's just one of those things where it just drives me crazy with the gurus who say it's all new, brand new information, blah, 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 blah. They'll teach you how to do this and that. But at the end of the day, you can pretty much watch a video from a few years ago, and it'll still give you the same information. The only difference might be slight updates to YouTube itself. Nothing into what they're talking about as far as the thumbnails or whatever. But at the end of the day, if you enjoy making the content, if you're having fun making the content, it'll do better. Don't focus on the bloody numbers. That's one thing I beat myself every single time I upload a video. And don't compare yourself to other creators who are bigger than you. Even if they're the same size as you, if you both have, say, 500 subscribers, for the love of God, do not compare yourself to that person. Learn what they're doing if you're jealous of what they're doing. So, I mean, for example, on the SMP, like, I can try and analyze Evit's numbers, Fuzzy, Steercat, everyone who's growing more than me. But it comes down to, A, I'm not posting as much as they are. It's not that I don't enjoy Vault Hunters, my brain is just so many other places, it's hard for me to get into it. Subscribers only matter if you're dead set on getting monetized quicker. That's the only real thing, is that, I mean, if someone's subscribing to you, you want them to actually enjoy your stuff. So, I mean, every subscriber... For a video, do your research on your content, prepare it, write down what the episode is going to be about, record and edit to your list. Oh, jeez. Record and edit to your list has never mattered. Yeah, I mean, having a plan in general is always better. Having some sort of organization. Winging it can be fine. Like, most of my early stuff was just... I had a vague idea of what I wanted to do, but everything... Other stuff came up in the video or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, nowadays, I try to have some sort of set plan. Whether it's... I think the numbers are only really... I do have a backup plan if the forum content I make won't have any improvements in the amount of viewers after a few years. I mean, at the end of the day, just enjoy what you're doing. If you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. Don't do it because you think it's going to be the next big thing. Don't do it because, well, I mean, if it's going to be the next big thing, I guess try and do it. But if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to enjoy it later on in life. It's no different. It's like I told my brother, oh, that's fantastic. That's even better. But yeah, I mean, that's the big thing. If you enjoy it, then frickin' do it. But don't base your future decisions on, like, all the numbers. If you still enjoy doing it, then just post them for fun. That's why I did my music videos. But I think once my mindset turned to and only analyze your own work and see your growth. Yeah, I mean, analyze, like, for example, my well, actually, let's go to Artlist. So the thing that I get stuck on so often is analyzing the view duration and the not so much the views, but the view duration for sure. So for example, like this one with the CWG Killed Me, I always have a pretty big dip in the beginning on most of my videos as a content creator. Oh yeah. But I can't really like pinpoint exactly what the issue is. It's no different really than any of my other videos. For example, I mean that one had Hell and Flynn and myself, so that might be a little more entertaining. But for example, this one has a better view duration, and it's the vault run, and then that's fair. My first series ended and nobody watched it. I might try another form of content. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. But I mean, like, the most analyzing that I tend to do at this point is just kind of the retention and seeing where people dip and flow. Yeah, a friend of mine rated me. Pretty cool, Matt. But yeah, so I mean, right now it's just, that's my issue with, I get stuck on comparing. That's nice. That's nice. Agreed. Very nice. I get stuck on comparing the different graphs of the others on the server and kind of what they're doing. And I can only do so much. That's the big thing. And times where, say, for example, was this one of my, I think this is one of my regular intros. I think. I don't bloody remember.
Hello there. Welcome back to Vault Hunters. Now, the game plan for today,
Yeah.
different vault runs, one including the championship vault run.
Okay. So, I mean, even though that's one of those openings that I really enjoy the openings. My God, what is up with the damn thing today? Whatever. But, yeah, like, even though I enjoy the opening, you can see there's a giant drop, 50% basically, by the 30-second mark. Which isn't terrible. I mean, it is if you're comparing it to other people's. I will say that. But that's just the issue. No matter what, you just have to kind of focus on your own thing. So, yeah, but that's my tangent about YouTube, is that do it if you enjoy it, but don't expect much else from it. Only because it's going to be, well, it's a very interesting relationship, let's put it that way. And so it's just one of those things that do it if you enjoy it. I'll probably make the thumbnails in Blender. For me, the intro is too detailed. I get that. I figure I wanted something different because everyone does just the talking to the camera, and so I'm hoping that doing the, I know too much from the start. I try not to say too much, but I just do an outline of what's going to happen in the episode. And then I'll usually try and throw in other stuff, but at the same time, I don't know. I mean, sadly, I wish I could please everyone, but I can't, which is a shame. But it's one of those things that, like, for me, I think it wouldn't be bad to have that, because you know going in you're going to get prove your stream on I don't care. It's adorable that people think I actually, well, that bots actually think I care about that. Nice. Reason you're a spammer. Nice. Oh geez. Okay. And it's funny because, like, Hellfire, he says he actually really enjoys those intros. And so it's, you win some, you lose some. That's the thing, is that I mean, like, in my head, it seems like it wouldn't be a bad thing to have that sort of intro, because you know you're going to get, for, I guess in that example, the championship vault run, and then whatever the heck I was going to do, crystal gathering, whatever. And so But at the end of the day, it's trial and error. I just wanted I want something different from the others because everyone does the talking to the camera. And it works. I mean, it does it, but if I'm gonna have a plan, I like to others to know the plan. And so that's kind of my thinking. And I just enjoy it. Oh, thank you. Intros itself with the effort you put in are great. I appreciate that. I definitely understand the you know too much. I think if anything, I would do like a rough idea, say working on the mega base and oh bloody heck, I don't know. Vault runs. I don't even know if I'd do that or working on the train. My last short is now now has almost 20,000 views. Very nice. Very nice, Lucas. Kudos, my dude. And yeah. So I mean right now it's just a matter of I fight myself every day on what works and what doesn't work, and I overanalyze to death. But try to build more suspense. I think the only way that I know how to do like the suspense that you're mentioning, like instead of I did, I'm going to. Okay. I'm not totally sure how different that would be, but I guess it's more of a it hasn't already been done, so you don't know exactly what's going to go down. Like the only time, for example, so which video? It's one of my earlier videos. Infrastructure, update stuff, upgrades. Fixed my mistake. No, it was first co-op. And a large portion of the early views came from the home page, so it looks like the thumbnail works. Oh, very nice. YouTube, unfortunately, YouTube recently killed thumbnails for shorts. Oh, that's not ideal. Which one was it? I did one. One of my intros was my near-death experience.
Today is a very more infrastructured.
Okay, not that one. Remember I did the one for basically when I was down to like 3 seconds for the intro. About 3 seconds or less in the vault, and I faded out just before it got to the end, so you weren't sure if I actually got it or not. Which one? Nope, not well. It's not exactly what I wanted, but let's see. Nope, I can already tell it's not the one.
Hello there.
Yep. No, which one was it? It was one of my earlier ones, I'm pretty sure. Took YouTube Shorts to give people no time to skip it. Yeah, I've had some luck with shorts, but not a whole lot. It's very hit and miss for me. But then again, I don't really, running 2 vaults and organize it. Which one was it? This is gonna bug me now. Yep, this one.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
So this is like the only thing that I instantly thought of when you said to do the suspense. Because I eventually show it later on in the video. That part and actually me succeeding. Which is kind of rare. But yeah. I mean, sadly, I don't always have like a big coming up unless I want to do... Yeah, I mean, I think the only thing I could do to take your advice is like, you know, today we're going to do this. I thought I said that. I thought I said we're going to do this instead of like, I did that. Or did I? I told you my memory's horrible, so I probably... I figured out how to get a lot of views on YouTube Shorts. Interesting. I don't really have a specific way. I just kind of take something that I think is funny and post it and then go from there.
Hello there. Welcome back to Vault Hunters. Now the game plan for today, different vault runs, one including the championship vault run. Also, I finally crafted the drawer controller to help me organize my storage. And on top of that, new base plans. So let's go!
Okay. I don't know if it still would work since I haven't made any shorts in a while. Yeah, I mean, for me, shorts are very volatile. And as far as like, I don't do shorts a whole lot only because in my personal experience, it's been like, shorts have been good for subscribers, but an intro can't be longer than 15 seconds, so a suspense clip like that near that experience should be what, less than 3 seconds. See, you did this already. I mean, like this intro I don't mind a whole lot. I could probably do a different phrasing.
Hello there. Welcome back to Vault Hunters. Now the game plan for today, different vault runs, one including the championship vault run. Also, I finally crafted the drawer controller to help me organize my storage. And on top of that, new base plans. So let's go!
I don't really know how else I would phrase that. Because I like the intro as a whole just because you know what's going to happen in the video. But I really don't want to do the regular talking to the camera stuff for the intro just because, like I said, it's just, I guess I want to be different, but also I want to work more on my keyframe editing and all that stuff, so I want to actually challenge myself for it. But what did I do for this one?
Hello there. So this episode is going to be pretty much just shearing the gigantic sheep that I have, plus vault run. A lot of vault clips because, well, I haven't had a whole lot of time to record specific content like I wanted to, and I just had been doing a lot of vault runs with helping C-Dubs, and
this intro could have been a bit shorter for sure.
And this one will be mostly running with C-Dubs on his stream, and 1 or 2 with Fuzzy involved. So let's run those, and then I'll explain more at the end. So let's go!
Yeah, that one could have definitely been shorter. I think the thing I had to think about is how I want to, like, rephrase. I got a short over 1,000 views. The next one didn't get a lot of views, and then I figured out why and had 2 shorts after that get also over 1,000 views. Last one now almost 20,000 views. Very nice, Lucas. Very nice. Did you figure out any sort of specific thing that you did? Also in this intro, you're making an excuse. Yeah, I can understand mentioning that I just didn't have time, and so it sounds bad to say that it was like a lazy way out type of thing. I thought about that, but I want to be transparent as far as what's going on so people understand, but the problem is that everyone interprets it slightly differently in my experience, and so it's one of those things where you I don't know, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Maybe you should try replay mod and try to make the intro shorter. Well, I can't do replay mod with Vault Hunters. Well, you can for like 10 seconds, if that, and then it crashes. So it's not really a viable option. But like in my head, I'm thinking I want to explain. Yeah, it's not a bad suggestion. I mean, I've done similar where I use just kind of B-roll and I talk, but yeah, for Vault Hunters, there's so much stuff going on. Like anywhere in the world, an excuse will set the mood down. For me, I didn't see it as an excuse so much. Like, I understand how it can be seen that way, because it kind of is, but at the same time, that's just the truth. I mean, no matter what, it's going to come off different from different people. Because when I was talking about it, and, like, I understand it, But people can also just see it as, well, you're just making an excuse for not to have a video up, which is fair, but also the truth. I was just legitimately busy with work and other things, and life got in the way. But basically, pretend the outside world doesn't exist. That's kind of that's what I think people want, since they're going to YouTube for escapism and not reality for the most part when it comes to gaming stuff. But yeah, there's definitely certain ways I can improve it. But it doesn't matter if people watched to the end, you got what you needed, so the room would be at the end. Makes sense. I mean, for me, it's like I say, it's one of those you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because I can't appeal to everyone, but I understand that, it sounds like an excuse, but either way. I mean, at the end of the day, when I was recording that, I definitely it was the truth. And it still is. I mean, I'm just very not that great with organizing, which I'm slowly trying to figure out. But my mind doesn't like me, to put it lightly. I see some improvements you could do that would get people to click your video, but that comes from someone that hasn't a lot of experience with that just yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's ways for me to do like better titles or different thumbnails. Like the thing with this one is that I had originally I just had like runs with C-dubs and Fuzzy. But then later on I was like, oh, I could do, C-dubs killed me. Save the truth for the end. It's hard for me. I'm a very upfront person. I would rather just tell people like it is and not like dance around it, even though, I don't know. At the end of the day, it is what it is. But like for this one, what I could have done differently, among other things, is I would have made the video more about C-dubs killing me over the myriad of vault runs that I did with them. Because A, I do honestly enjoy that thumbnail. I really do. But it doesn't, when you click on it, you don't get to C-dubs actually killing me or for 15 minutes. For 14 minutes and 9 seconds is when it actually starts. And so, unless they're going to wait that long, which they won't, because obviously, it's a wasted thumbnail and a wasted title to say, like, C-dubs killed me. When the whole idea is that you need to have your title grip them to be like, oh, what's going on? So in the intro, basically, would be, we had a few mishaps in the vault runs, things happened, let's go check it out, type of thing. Had I done something like that, the type of content that I currently have planned is different from the most Minecraft videos on YouTube, so it's unique. I don't know if people would enjoy it. I mean, there's literally an audience for anything, dude. It's a bit ridiculous, but that's honestly true. There is an audience for everything. It might be small, it might be large, but there's an audience for it. You just gotta post it and see what happens. That's all you can do. And so, I mean, I would definitely have done different things with this video had I thought about it more, but it just kind of happened where I was like, oh, that'd be a good title and stuff. But the trick is getting it to the right people. Yeah, it's just one of those things that you have to try and curate it to their likings. And so it's one of those things to me where you need to have, you just need to post it and test it out, because you can only do so much with planning until you just have to kind of put pencil to paper, put video to internet, whatever, and then just go from there. That's pretty much my only real advice, is just do it. That's pretty much the best I could give to anyone. It's just bloody do it. Oh, Sunday biscuit. But yeah, it's just one of those things that this video I definitely would have done something. I would have done quite a bit different, honestly. But oh well. I learned from it. That's the important thing. So, but the next Vault Hunters video will be more about my Mega Base, a couple of vault runs, just that I did with the other server members, and pretty much working on Create. Because I never really messed with the Create mod, so messing with that is going to be interesting. That's where the YouTube recommendation system comes in, and I have already some prototypes for descriptions and titles to get it by the audience. I feel I enjoy this type of content. Hey, that's fantastic. Planning is definitely helpful. Yeah, I've been very bad about my planning, but don't change the intro as a whole. No, I definitely enjoy that type of intro. Definitely some rephrasing for sure. Like I say, it's one of those things that I don't really think that much about outside of it sounds good enough to get to the world. But I like my keyframe animations and stuff like that. I think I want to try and stand out a little bit. Hopefully. But I mean, I can analyze these videos to death and figure out every little thing that I did wrong or what I could try to improve, but I just need to at some point just say, "Okay, we're done. We can move on. We can we can go from here." Because yeah, it's one of those things that I could analyze to freaking death, but it doesn't really matter. It's what defines you. I think so. It's definitely, I think it's different enough to where people will remember it compared to if I just did a regular, talking to the camera intro. And I mean, that works for a lot of people, but for me it's just being on the SMP with so many good creators and people who the plan is to make today the thumbnail. I already had one, but I feel like I can improve it. It also wasn't really what I wanted. Makes sense. Yeah. My problem is that I have like two voices in my head. It might come from my depression and anxiety. It might come from just my own life experience. It might come from any number of different ways and times and places in life. But the thumbnails for the trailer, that is. Okay. Nice. I look forward to seeing that video. You got me curious. But my problem is that I'll have basically the advice that I would tell anyone else or, a friend or whatever, X, Y, and Z. But my other voice will go back and replay the X, Y, and Z and everything in between. And so it's trying to battle those two voices and figure out, okay, left one, shut up. I don't need you right now. We're done overanalyzing. Let's go with straight to the point person. So that's my thing that I struggle with right now, is just dealing with all that. But I think oh jeez. Oh, Mother Teresa. It's yeah, it's just, also re-upload your thumbnail after a day to have an effect. Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have a few different thumbnails and kind of test it out. Because like I'll do, well, depending on the day, usually I'll try and have at least one backup and just kind of test it out. So it's never a bad idea to have an extra thumbnail just on the back, in the, up your sleeve. Yes, I know, but I want the current one isn't how I want it. Oh, yeah. Fix the current one and then just kind of maybe think of a different one that you would want, that you'd want to try out. I think for, yeah, this one I did like 3 different thumbnails. This one I definitely did 2. This is what I get for not reading back my message. I would see what works. Yeah, the community tab is definitely nice. That is for sure. Oh, geez. Ooh, there's so much going on in the land of Minecraft, I guess. Last day of Vault Hunters. SMP. Okay. But yeah, I would have to. I mean, there's so much that I can overanalyze and overthink about, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. When it's done, it's done. Um, it depends. It depends on the thumbnail. Like, for example, the most recent one with the vault runs with CWG and Fuzzy. That one I did on stream. I would not spend more than 10 minutes. Yeah, I mean it varies. Sometimes half hour. Sometimes it's never more than a half hour. I usually like mess around with it, stop, and then go do something else, and then come back to it and see if I still like it. But like for working it out take all the time. Yeah, it's going to be like the next Vault Hunters episode is just going to be basically most of the video is edited by a friend of mine because it isn't that I don't like editing, but the thing is, once I have made the video, I want to upload the video as quick as possible. Ah, yes. I know how that goes. I know how that goes. I have missed many, many a times when I was like, oh, I probably should have waited. And usually that's the case. But huh. Oh, son of a biscuit. Oh Jesus. Yeah, but like for example, the mega base on Vault Hunters, I need to just kind of. I don't want to overthink it because that leads me down. Oh yes, always review and rewatch your video, for the love of God, because that would have saved me a handful of things that would definitely have helped me. But more often than not, I've done it where. Yeah, definitely. It's one of those things that don't try and push out the upload before it's ready. I mean, review it, watch it once or twice, and just okay until you're finally to the point where you can actively say, "Yes, I like this." 3 yawns and half an hour. Yeah, yeah, I get distracted easily. Make that 4 yawns. Oh yeah. Oh, but yeah. Oh, oh, thank God it's Friday. But oh, it's gonna be a long night. Oy. But yeah, I guess I'll raid out on Twitch, or honestly, I don't really care. My only problem with raiding is unless it's to a friend, I don't really care to raid out because I just don't. Truthfully, I should have a yawn counter. Oh, son of a biscuit! Oh Jesus! Yeah, I should have a yawn counter. But no, I'll be back on. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna raid out. My brain is not functioning. But I'll probably try and stream after work. 2 brains is better than one. I have minus 1 brain cell. He has 1 brain cell. So together we have 0 brain cells. And 0 is better than -1. Agreed, Lucas. Agreed. I'm going to play Raft with my mods. It's going to be a long night. I've never played Raft, but I've seen others play it occasionally. It seems interesting. Oh, God. I said a biscuit. God damn it. Okay. It's nappy time for Chris. I can do that. Yawn counter. Oh, jeez. The games I play: Minecraft, Dungeons, and that's it. Mainly I play Minecraft and World of Warcraft, but it's subject to change. Either way, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for now. But I'll be back. Oh, so Oh, oh, jeez, that's like a 2. And don't play it alone. Oh, I'm assuming it's incredibly boring at the beginning if you play it alone. Now I want to play it alone. All right. Well, I'm gonna take off. I'll be on after. I'll try and be on after work though, because that way I can do. I want to work on the Vault Hunters stuff. I really want to try and make a headway on the freaking base, because I've tried like twice and my brain has always just been not good, and so yeah, I'll see if I can make actual progress on that bloody base. So I want to make a giant tree. I've tried it a couple times and I've failed once, got halfway there another time. I did, but the grind is real. Okay, good to know. I'll check out Raft though. I'll see. Either way, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Rube, Lucas, and they have three. Oh, I have so many games in my Steam library. I have like 20. Bit ridiculous. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the raid, Robin. Always appreciate it. Nice to chat with you, Maria, for the 3 seconds that you were in here. Or you still are, and you're just listening to my lovely voice. Either way. Among Us, Minecraft, Universe, Sandbox. Interesting. But I will see y'all in the next stream. I have Humble Bundle. Okay. Humble Bundle plus Steam. Okay. Cool. And I'm going to, yeah. And all the other launchers. Alright, beautiful people. You take care of yourself. You go do whatever stuff you were gonna do. And I'm gonna go nap. I said I was hoping not to yawn again. Oh, that's ridiculous. I didn't know you yawned. It was totally you, not me. I'm an angel. Alrighty. Take care of yourselves, y'all. Later. And I'll be on another time. POV, you said bye. I say bye like 7 times. It's in my family. 5 minutes to say bye, 20 minutes to actually leave. Alright, toodles, you beautiful people. Toodles! +1. Oh, that's gonna be an actual yawn counter. I know it. I am an angel. Alright, bye for real. Toodles! Toodles.